Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Benny Blanco. This reading will be a what can we see reading about him. You guys know how I do these readings, so let's begin. So this is going to be an interesting reading for sure, right? It's always interesting to have a what can we see reading. So what I'm seeing here is someone's impatient. Someone's frustrated and impatient. What else can we see? At the same time, though, someone's directing negativity. Someone's doing something shady for the protection to be evoked, right? Or invoked. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone was doing something shady and the protection angel had to be invoked to protect someone. That's just what I'm seeing. I'm actually getting a group of people as well. It just is what it is. The Eight of Wands. What is this Benny Blanco doing? This warlock. It is what it is, right? So, I mean, hey, like, what is he doing? Because I'm seeing that he's trying to direct energy, right? He's looking into his spell book. He's also looking into the heavens, looking at particular astrology. It is what it is, right? I'm seeing a man that's frustrated. I'm also seeing a man that's trying to direct negativity at people, but then being protected. You know, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands can represent the evil eye. Not just that someone trying to direct energy at you. It is what it is. So that's interesting that pops up when I'm doing one of these readings for him. The High Priestess. Why? Because he's married to a High Priestess, Selena Gomez. Their marriage, though, is a situation of death. Not just that, I would say that she needs to watch out because this warlock energies is telling me it's true. This is so sad that it actually makes me sad because I've been covering Selena Gomez now for a few years, right? So it's almost like she's practically a client in a way, right? Without really being a client. So, you know, when you work with someone for so long or work with them for so long, you know, you develop some sort of compassion and love for them, right? It just is what it is. That's just how I am. So I do care about the lady in a way, even though, you know, I don't know her. So it's sad to see that she needs to watch out because I'm seeing that, you know, she's protected currently, but really though, for how long though? Not just that, you know, I was seeing in the reading that I did, like if she's jealous of Taylor Swift in that reading, I was seeing that, you know, she might be invoking some sort of, let me just say, bad will for Taylor Swift. So it's interesting that the death is popping up here and it's on her energy. So sad. Like, you know, this is tragic. She better hope that Kenny hold up, child, because I don't know, girl. The Four of Swords, someone's trying to put something to rest. You see this, right? It just is what it is. The Four of Swords can be an energy of death as well. Not just that, this man's trying to appear holy, but it's not true. He's a man of war. Ooh, with this Mars. Ooh, this man, he's not a good man. Okay. This deck is good. Now we're going to move to the next deck. So, I mean, that's some tragic, sad energies. So let's keep going. See what pops up, you know. Okay, so I'm seeing his energy coming up as the King of Pentacles. But I'm also seeing him being reckless. He needs to stop being reckless. The energy is telling me it's true. He's being reckless with his spell work. He's being reckless with his deeds, his actions, and he's being immature. He needs to get it together. Oh, and why is he being that way? Because he's high. The Three of Cups can represent someone partying too much, someone partying too hard, celebrations, and drugs. It is what it is. So, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna beat around the bush, right? It's whatever these energies are showing me. The Temperance, this is also an energy of nurturing. He's trying to nurture, though. So he's trying to nurture someone. In these what can we see readings, I'm not going to ask any questions. So I'll just keep it like that. He's trying to nurture someone, though. Why? Because he's making plans. Look, I don't even have to ask questions. It's popping up for us. The Queen of Swords. I'm seeing a battle coming up with him and his woman. Justice, karma is going to be happening. It's saying that she wants some sort of balance. All right, that's enough. Now we're going to be moving to the next slot. There's tough energy here. There's tough energy here because it's kind of just like, who's dealing with some major problems? That's just what I'm seeing. Who's dealing with some major problems? Someone's going through it. Someone's going through it, guys. And I'm seeing that there's almost like an illusion and a delusion because someone thought that their life was going to be good. Some energy is telling me it's true. Someone thought that they were going to succeed in their life. But come to find out, it wasn't to be. It just was. And look at this. You see this shit, right? The Ten of Swords. It wasn't to be. That someone's an enemy. Someone's a serious enemy. And I know that the star represents prayer. It can also represent an exalted person. But the star can also represent the ethereal realm, right? The spiritual realm, the spiritual ethers. There's spiritual energies going on with these people. There's spiritual energies going on with this marriage. It's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a marriage for some sort of convenience and a marriage of two people that do spell work doing things. At the same time, though, it's regret and loss. I'm getting a heavy burden on Selena's energy. It's just sad. It's very sad. At the same time, though, she's trying to make the best of her life. She feels like something's coming up. She feels like the chapter might be ending or closing on her life. This is just what I'm getting. So she feels something's up, something's off. She got some sort of heads up, some sort of omen. So she's trying to make the best of her life. The energy is just telling me it's true. It's also telling me that this guy, his spell work played on those fears. This is probably why she, part of why she got with him as well. More deep insight. Why the spell work was more prone. When you're weak, when you're afraid, sometimes, you're more prone to shit. It's just what I'm getting. At the same time, though, I mean, who's happy in this situation? Truly, because someone's happy. So it seems like Selena is going through a lot, but someone's happy. Am I going to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Okay, there's a clash here with the Two of Wands. There's definitely a clash. I'm not taking all those energies because I ain't going to be able to start the fucking reading. You know what's so funny? The energies, it's always coming out for me. Let me just put it that way. It's always coming out for me. It always wants to tell me what's going on, This is why people love coming to me for like a what can we see reading, because what it does is it provides insight. I had 2 pregnancy predictions having readings like this. So it's kind of just like, clients love it. So, I mean, it's great. I haven't done a reading like this on YouTube in a while. Okay, someone's going to be having some success. At the same time, though, there's an injury, someone coming out of an injury with the Nine of Wands. The Temperance, I'm seeing that this Blanco is trying to nurture shit. What is he trying to nurture? Being a hidden enemy with the Hangman. You see this shit, right? It's providing us more insights. The energy is saying I'm right. The Hangman represents being stuck. What he's nurturing is his spell work to keep Selena stuck. So I'm sorry, guys, that it's so heavy, right? But it just is what it is, right? All right. Okay, cool. Oh no. Okay, there. Now that's perfect. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is, you guys know how I do these particular readings. Now let's pull and see what happens. Okay, so there's a burden. There's Benny Blanco's energy again. This looks like him trying to cause burden in Selena's life, trying to cause problems. What a coward, what a creep. What else can we see about this particular slot? The Queen of Swords, there's conflict, there's problems. Not just that, Selena's own guides, her own principalities. Let me just say that, because I'm not getting guides, guys. I'm getting, something negative. You seen how the color was red too? I was getting kind of like negative spirits. Let me just keep it real. That's alerting her to some shit. She can't believe it. She's paranoid. She feels like all those negative entities that she's been praying to, that she's been having sacrifices for. You see the tip of the blade? She feels like, are they just making her go crazy? She don't know what to believe. This is why I say, stay away from bad spell work, right? It just is what it is. These energies, you have to understand that we're just humans, right? We're humans, right? It's like, what can we do unless you're not human? Are there people here that's not human? Obviously. Are there, is there people here that's like mutants and shit? Of course. That's mutants, all sorts of shit. And everyone is a full human, right? And really, what is a full human? But for the most part, it's like us everyday people, just people in general, like, stay away from the dark shit. You have to understand that these forces, these energies, these essences, they come from chaos. They come from a void. They come from darkness that you don't understand, that you don't really even come from. It's a separate situation, right? Technically, we all come from source. Everything comes from source, despite what the tarot readers say, right? Because it sells well to say that, oh, this is of the light, this is of the darkness. Like, it's good to have a classification for things, but at the end of the day, everything comes from source. The good, the bad, the light, the darkness, all that. We all come from source, but, like how there's fucking whales and there's horses and shit. It's kind of just like some people, like science would say, like, what, whales come from fucking horse, like they be saying crazy shit. But it's kind of just like certain species, just, they're not supposed to mix. And when your energies tell me it's true, when you're mixing with these dark forces, you go crazy, because the vibration is a different vibration. It's a different vibration. I don't know if I should say it, but let me just say, I've seen something before. I've seen something. I ain't gonna say what it is, because I don't want to give power to it. I seen something before. Let me just say that. And let me just say that the vibration was too intense. It's not for people. Let me just say that. Honest to God, it's not for people. This is why I really stress people to stay away from this shit. It's not a joke. It's not fun. And let me just say, when I seen what I seen, it was no ritual happening. It was nothing of the sort. I just seen it because, I don't want to get into it too deeply, but I seen it. And let me just say that it's just not for us. So people need to stay away from that. She needs to stay away from that. Now she don't know what to believe. She don't know if they're good or if they're bad. What can we see about that slot? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. What's going on with this money, this resources? What can we see in that slot? The Eight of Wands. Is this Benny Blanco just stealing money from her? Right? It just is what it is. Is this warlock just stealing money from her? He has a whole team. He has servants. He has people that's checking the stars. This is a brilliant Eight of Wands, because it shows the esoteric meaning of the Eight of Wands. People don't know that. They always talk about, oh, it just means connection. Oh, it just means the airways. Oh, it just means the internet. Oh, no. It means more than that. It can represent spell work. That's why they have this exhausted, this elevated man. Let me just put it that way. This elevated man here. What I'm seeing here is that he's having people look at the stars, having people look at when she's weak. He's also dabbling in his spell book. This man is stealing money from this woman. What else can we see with this slot? The Three of Pentacles. He's trying to be involved in her shit. He's trying to take her out of this world. I'm going to say it. And let me just say, for YouTube purposes, because this is a little bit deep, this is not my opinion. I know you're supposed to say opinion because it's better. But let me just say, this is not my opinion. None of this is coming from like what I believe. This is what's coming from the tarot. This is coming from the energies. The energies is telling me this is true. So if you want to sue something, sue the fucking cards. This is all from the energy. The energy is saying that this guy is trying to kill her so he can take her motherfucking money. He's trying to be involved in her businesses, and he's trying to get his name put on things. So this man is going in for the kill. What else can we see with this slot? This man is a savage. This man is a viper. This man is a son of the serpent. It just is what it is. He's a son of the serpent. When I say serpents, because there's multiple type of serpents again, like how there's different species. But this man is a serpent. It just is what it is. So she needs to watch out. Now look, another wand here. What's going on in this slot? Oh, poor Selena. Poor Selena. Okay, memories. What's going on with this memories? The Knight of Swords. Why is he trying to break down her confidence? I know why. It's because a weak person is a more gullible person. A weak person is a malleable person. So that's what's going on. He's talking shit to her. He's being a vulture. It's saying he's trying to come up, and energies is telling me it's true. That's why he has his fucking sword here, and that's why he has the digging equipment, because he's a gold digger. This son of a bitch, man. Oh my. What else can we see about this slot? This fucking asshole. The Magician again. You know, him and his spell work. Him and his spell work. This is sad. This is sad. This reading is a high vibration reading. I'm doing light work. Right? If you appreciate what I do here, if you appreciate the energies that I'm putting out, if you're being educated, definitely look in my description box. And hey, go from there. What can we see with this slot? Right? Because energy is energy. It is what it is. If you like the energy that I'm putting out, you know, exchange energy in a tangible way, right? Because I'm putting out light and I'm putting out decency. I'm also educating here. It just is what it is. I'm seeing love matters. What's going on with this love matters with this Ace of Cups? The Three of Swords, negative love matters. You see this shit, right? Cheating, betrayal. Like I said in that reading that I did for if Selena is jealous of Taylor Swift, I was saying that I was getting homosexual energies and the smell of booty. I wasn't just talking shit. The energies is confirming it. There's cheating. Not just that, him fucking grabbing this pillar could be a dick, and this could be nut coming out the dick. So it's just like, what the fuck? He's grabbing dick. He's waiting for the nut. This is just immense fucking bullshit. This Benny Blanco is a son of a bitch. More of this. Let's see what's going on with that slot. Judgment. This is a karmic situation. Not just that. There's things that's hidden here, right? The Judgment can represent things being uncovered, things being buried. You're just telling me it's true. You see the bones here? It explains it plainly. That this man has a lot of hidden bones, if you know what I mean. And he's taking a few too. What else can we see in that slot? The High Priestess. At the same time, she knows. Selena, it's like, if you know, then why are you being stupid then? She knows. It's an energy of sadness. What can we see with this slot now? The Queen of Wands. She's upset. Didn't I tell you that her principalities, her entities, whatever you want to call it, is saying shit? They're snitching on him. He has some explaining to do. He's saying it isn't what it is. This is so deep, guys. You see this shit, right? You got Selena's fucking spirit team. Let me just call it that, right? You got Selena's spirit team saying, no, you're a bastard, right? Reprimanding him, saying you're doing things that's not right, and we're going to hurt you. You see these fucking red arrows and shit. They're ready to attack. And she doesn't know what to believe, like I told you. She's questioning him, and he's explaining himself. This relationship is just full of burdens. full of toxic energy where it's making her dumb. Now she even has to rely on her spirit team more than ever, but she don't know if she can trust them because she knows that they're kind of obviously dark and on the negative side. So she's like, are they trying to play me? This is sad. This is so sad. What else can we see with this slot? The Magician again. He's using his spell work to take the money. He's using his entities to manipulate. This is deep. This is so deep. This is just tragic. What can we see? What else with this slot? The Tower. So what I'm seeing here is this man wanting the money, right? Didn't I tell you? Wanting the money, directing energy at her, right? Trying to be involved in her business, her shit. Not just that. This shows his identity. He's a son of the serpent. Not just that. Remember at the start of reading, I was saying that he's trying to hurt her? The Tower. All right. So what's going on with this slot? Okay, well, he's keeping things hidden. He's trying to keep it hidden. He's telling Selena it's not true. He's just trying to build these memories, these false memories. He's saying, oh, it's not true. Meanwhile, he's talking shit to her. Trying to manipulate her. Trying to cut her down. I don't know, saying her confidence. Not just that, digging for gold again. Using spell work again. And trying to act like it isn't what it is. Hiding his hands. What's going on with this slot? The Eight of Wands. Directing more energy at her. This energy is telling me it's true. So we go from him being obsessed with dick and nut. Right? Him cheating with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords can represent a cheater. Bones being hidden with the Judgment. Things being uncovered. Right? Me doing light work here. Exposing the tea. It is what it is. Not just that, but she knows because she's a high priestess herself. So it is what it is. But he's directing energy at her. Trying to play right in her face. Now this just explained everything. Everything deeply. What can we see now about each slot? And I'm going to leave it here. Let's start with this. What's going on to complete it? The Seven of Wands. All this bad energy. All of this bad energy. I don't know, it's saying hurting people. This man, he's involved in some crazy shit, guys. This Blanco, he's not just disgusting. He's not just ugly. He's really involved in some wicked shit. This makes me really sad for Selena because this is bullshit. You know, obviously I have an understanding of the bad things she's done, but I obviously don't take it personal because she's not doing it to me. So I guess that's a bias then, because whatever she done from the spell work and all that, obviously it affects actual people. I said that for what it's worth, and so they probably want to see her downfall. For me, I don't actually hate her. So I might get into the energy, I might laugh, I might talk a little shit here and there, but I genuinely don't hate her. So seeing this hurts my heart because I just don't like this happening to a woman. I don't like seeing this shit. I don't like this for her. This is terrible that she's really with a monster. You know, I get she was doing love spells. I know she was doing other spells, but it's kind of just like seeing this in real time, though, is sad to my spirit. It just makes me sad. It's terrible. This is fucked up. What can we see now about this slot? This man, well, I pulled 2 cards. I meant to pull 1. Okay, so the Emperor, he's obsessed with this money. Not just that, he's here to conquer. He wants her empire. He wants her empire to be his. And this is the first time when I did like what's happening reading and all that, where I pulled 2 cards. Usually I've just been pulling 1 at a time. So this is deep. He's nurturing his goals. He has a goal and he's patient with it too. The Temperance represents patience. So he's poisoning her patiently. That's disgusting, isn't it? Poisoning this woman patiently. Poisoning her slowly. Trying to destroy her slowly. What's going on with this next slot? The Son of Pentacles. Hopefully he'd be disappointed because there's an energy of disappointment here. It's like, okay, let's say if he does succeed in taking this woman out, what did she put in place to prevent him receiving this money? Because I'm seeing that he's trying to build all these memories. that he's playing all these mental mind games because he's trying to be a gold digger. He's trying to be crafty. This is a hustler. Not just energy is telling me it's true. He's using spell work and shit. Not just that, he's trying to hide his hands with the Four of Swords. But he's doing all this, and what are you going to get? Minuscule money? Stupid bitch. What's the final slot? The final slot is strength. Hopefully Selena is well with her health. I'm going to be real. Let me just say, because only the Most High can judge. If this woman is really bad and evil too, and if the Most High see it fit to take her out of this road, then it needs to happen then. Right? I'll never overstep whatever the Most High wants. All I'll say is that I hope that she does come into her strength and that she does come into her power. And hopefully she even turn from her evil, wicked ways and just use her spell work for good instead of using it for bad. Because this is a lesson to her that you see the darkness that you were inflicting on others have came to you. So I say that for what it's worth. And hopefully for people that like to do love spells, that watch me, that like to inflict harm on other people, and that like to do fucking stupid shit. You see, stupid bitch, what the fuck can happen when you do evil fucking shit, you dumbass? Let this be a fucking lesson to you, dumb fucker. Right? Don't be a miserable bitch. Don't be a hater. A lot of you hoes watch my shit from start to end. Press the motherfucking thumbs up button, right? Right? Or let fucking Saturn beat your ass in the Most High with that karma, ho. Take care, guys. This was a very insightful reading.